Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Accountancy Age Big Question webcast. In this week's show, ACCA has got a new chief executive and the IASB faces more criticism. But first, we talk about the new chief exec that the ACCA has appointed. With me is Alex Hawkes. Alex, ACCA's done it. They found a replacement for Alan Blewett. Who is it?
It's Helen Brand, who actually was touted as being in the running earlier, so perhaps not such a great surprise. She's an insider at ACCA. She's currently the managing director for strategy and development, and she's had a sort of her focus in her career in the profession has generally been on those sorts of development issues. So basic sort of ACCA territory, really.
Now, it's very important for ACCA to have someone who is experienced with the Far East, and especially China. Does she fit the bill there, just as Alan Blewett did?
I think so. I mean, Alan Blewett spent 9 months, I think, in the Asia-Pacific region for ACCA before he became chief executive. So arguably, maybe he has more connection with that area. She's always been in development, so she's obviously going to know a lot of that stuff. And that's the question that she's going to have to answer in her time as ACCA chief executive. She doesn't have a fixed term in the way that Alan Blewett did. The question is, what can she do to develop the institute in China and India, the two really big growth markets?
And is that the area where ACCA really expects to expand its operations? It's not really that focused on the UK anymore?
Well, I mean, they take the UK very seriously, so they get slightly offended if you say that they are that's what their only interest is. But clearly, they, as an institute, have had more of a global footprint than any of the others. And realistically, if you're looking at where you're going to grow as an institute, the UK market's pretty saturated. I mean, we've got 6 accountancy institutes in the UK. It's not as if you're going to get a lot more members within the British Isles. So the goal has got to be to train the new generations, new breeds of accountants around the world, really.
Okay, well, big markets to make herself felt in the Far East. Thanks very much for that, Alex.